fucking lower your voice when you talk. Okay, that's number one. Number two, just packing your bags and leaving, that's not a thing with women. So as a woman, as a living, breathing woman and a sex therapist, allow me to assure you that if that happened to you, Derek, that bitch has been complaining about you to her friends and justifying your dumb fuckery for months, like maybe years. Am I right, ladies, right? Yeah, because we only stay past your dusty ass expiration date, okay? We don't just leave her, that's not a thing for us, okay? And so, Derek starts to get his feelings hurt a little bit, and I'm like, no, Derek, I'm sure you're different, right? With like your little wheelie stool and your facial hair that doesn't connect. Yeah, but if you could just take your, it's somebody out here, okay, is this me? Yeah, okay, Derek, you and I can talk later. Yeah, so I just told you, Derek, just to, take your dick beaters over to your own station and fucking mind your business because it's free, Yeah, so clearly confrontation is my favorite, so, yeah. So anyway, speaking of what women do and don't do, we really don't even want dick. I've got to be honest, okay? It's my plight in life, I say, right? And if there's anybody out here in the audience, because we are in Bristol, who still believe that sexual preference is a choice, let me just give you a little example. I'm 43, and every day that I wake up, I would still choose a blowjob over emotional availability that a woman could give me, okay? Yeah, that's science, look it up. But what we want as women, we just want to marry our female best friends and raise our kids on like 90s music and emotional awareness, But unfortunately, some of us just are not cut out to be lesbians. Like, it's a texture thing for me, I think. Yeah, and I'm not doing anything half-assed, right? If there are lesbians in here, I get hit on by lesbians all the time, it's my favorite. I think it's the Subaru and the attitude and the tattoos. I wish I could be there for you, but I can't. And so, speaking of not being able to be a lesbian, does anyone else have religious trauma? That's just me. No. Oh, good! Awesome. You'll be able to tell by the other people's sets that we are in good company here tonight. So yeah, that religious trauma kind of led me to not really, until I was in my 40s, like fully embrace being like a whole sexual being, which is fucking beautiful and awesome and wonderful. But here's the problem I'm running into, and I saw some of you women back here before when you were getting drinks. You're gorgeous, so certainly, yes. What's your name?
Me?
The one that said yeah.
I'm Dan.
Dan, I can wave your hand, Dan. I can't see you. Dan, okay, lovely for you. Do you have a woman with you here tonight?
This one.
I imagine you're gorgeous. Right now, you just look like a beam of light, very angelic. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the problem I'm running into you. Dan, what's your lovely girlfriend? What's your name? Misty. Misty has this problem. Me and Misty and Alyssa, for sure, have this issue. We get approached by young guys, right? Men that hit on me are like baby fetuses fresh out of the womb, okay? Yeah, I'm talking about like 25 and under. And so I'm thinking when they approach me now, I'm going to respond with this. I'm going to say like, what's the first number of your birth year? Because if you're not on an online forum fucking scrolling like you're playing roulette to find that bitch, like, I ain't the one, Yeah, and so, but when one's brave enough to approach me in the wild, I want to say, I want to be like, shh, Colin. I don't want you to waste your time telling me how you are like top tier at eating pussy. Because I don't believe you. And listen, that is not personal, okay? It's because I could pick any of my Alyssa, Misty, me, any of the other three, but I'm looking at you women right here, and we would clean house. We would win an Oscar at the Fake Orgasm Awards, okay? So it's not really personal, but you haven't been around long enough and mom is tired. I do not have time to train up the next generation of overconfident white men, But I met Jared. Is it Jared in the back? Jacob, I was close, and his girlfriend Chelsea. We've got it, right? Let's hear it for the only black guy here, okay? Let's and I just want to announce to Chelsea, we got to figure it out, right? We don't have to train, he knows, okay. And so Chelsea's gonna have a good time after this. We can at least know that, all right? So anyone in here old enough to remember the jingle to Carmen Sandiego, that fucking slamming ass song, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. So here's the thing: is when Colin approaches me, I want to say, if you're gonna come at me that age, come at me correct. I want a full resume. Okay? It means I have two things. One, a solicited dick pic with your face in it, so I know what you're selling me is connected to your body, because I'm not getting tricked. And number two, I need two living women who can look at me in my eyeballs when they are your reference for giving a full and complete orgasm. Because, listen, it's what I don't want to do, Colin, is I don't want to look at your sweet angelic face in between these thick thighs and have to sing to you. Will you find my clit? It is right inside my labia. But keep searching. It could be a Where's Waldo. You'll learn, because women who aren't me and Chelsea might have the energy to train up this next generation, okay? Alyssa, Misty, all of you women, the orgasmers here, fake or real, the men who've been lied to, I'm sorry. But I want you to have a great time tonight. So give it up for your host, Jared. You guys have been so fun.